Cows are pretty content. It is minus 30. We put out 18 bales of straw yesterday between all of the different groups of animals, and then it snowed. So I was cranky all night. I checked every hour and a half. Nothing calved in the night. It's 7:30 right now. Wyatt's up with me now, so we just decided we're gonna do a check, and then Mama Bear's gonna make us breakfast. Sunrise looks pretty. But like I said, the cows are pretty content. Those calves are having fun. Don't mind the ice on them. They've been bucking and kicking and having a good time. And like I said, minus 30 is better than minus 40. And right now, I'm trying not to jinx it, it's not windy. So that's a big bonus. We've already been over here, but we'll bring you guys here. We got the straw 2 feet deep in that shed, and not a single calf slept in there all night. So then this morning, when I saw one calf, I had to show Wyatt, so he's all happy. And then there's that little corral by the mini barn. We put a big bale in there, pitched it all around, and then we pitched the mini barn full. And there is one pair in the mini barn right now. We've had multiple, well, I can't remember how many days in a row now where we're a minimum of minus 30 at night. And lots of times at the wind chill we're minus 40 something, and so, but this was the day I fed, or yesterday I fed the cows green feed and hay, alfalfa hay. So the other days I feed silage and beet pulp, but beet pulp won't be around much longer. Factory's just about done slicing beets. Like I said, we're cold, but the cows are okay. The one morning it was so cold that by the time you left the house, your fingers were frozen in your gloves. And I'll tell you, that spot on my nose where I had the surgery, that thing hurts as soon as you get outside. But I'll bring you back out later. It's time to go eat some bacon. Wyatt's doing this little bacon dance. Here, do your little bacon dance. Yeah. See? You don't have to pay him, you just gotta feed him bacon. Well, just fed the horses. Gotta feed them lots when it's this cold. Like I said, it's a little more than minus 30 right now, a little less, or lower than 30, but I feed a little bit out of the bale feeder so that the long yearlings get more to eat. But of course, Black Beauty being a big pig, she decided she should come over here. And then Crimson and Chico came over to eat with Tough and Crow. So like I said, there's 5 horses there and 4 horses at the bale feeder that normally at least 7 or 8 will eat from there. So, but like I said, even though it's expensive to feed horses, you have to do it. It doesn't matter, it's cold out, they need all they can eat. So Wyatt has the pails of silage filled. The dogs are over there. Like I said, there'll be time to get more hay right away. I haven't been feeding bean straw. Oh, I've got my big fat shadow on the way, but that's bean straw that blew out earlier. So I quit feeding the bean straw when it got really cold. Just stuck to the alfalfa. Hey dogs. And then they have a mineral tub there. 18% protein mineral tub. It's supposed to have everything in it they need. That was mostly for when they have they're on the bean straw, but there's enzymes in there that helps them in aiding the digestion to get everything out of the hay they can. So as expensive as hay is, that supplement helps them get more out of it. Hey Snipe. And Sniper and Big Jake, they eat all the dog food they want. They're not limited at all. So, as you see, the silage pile's getting smaller. Has your dog gone to the bathroom yet?
Yeah.
Okay, then load them up.
Jake, load up.
Sniper, load up. Okay, we all better go start our chores. Took my glove back off again. And I thought I better show you guys this. So there's Yago de Glouche, or Blue, as I call him, because I'm sure anyone that speaks Navajo says I'm butchering their language. Anyhow, straw. Horses like straw too. That horse loves to lay down on the straw. So just because you got a horse and they're out running, don't mean you don't have to put straw down for them. They love straw. So thought I'd show you that part. Hay killer dogs. With this weather, the beet pulp turns to ice pretty quick. So these killer dogs, they'll be eating the grain as soon as we get the grain loaded. So better keep going. We're late because it's Sunday and Mama Bear makes us a huge breakfast. So better get on our way. Oh, why just open the door? This is Brownie. She's raised lots of heifer bulls, or you know, smaller framed cow. She had a preemie calf, and I tried to keep it alive, but it couldn't do it. So this is one of Ty's twins out of his infamous cow, Cherry. So she gets grain every day, some alfalfa hay, but now they're together every morning and night. She was locked in the maternity pen, and the calf sucked, but now the calf smells right. So you watch, she'll come over and work me over. Come on, baby. Go to your mama. So I just like to make sure that he sucks while I'm here, so I know things are going good. We just put him together yesterday. Come on, calf. Oh, he's so full, that's probably why he's not trying to suck. Here, go have some lunch or breakfast. Anyhow, so he's doing just fine. He's doing way better than his brother. His brother got turned out in the cold, cruel world and got sick right away. So, and I think his brother even froze his ears off at 2-3 days old, just because it's so freaking nasty out. So this is my barn. You guys know about that I didn't get moved. So next calving season, this will be moved by my house, and I'm gonna build some stalls in it, some horse stalls that we can get used for cows, and permanently install some stuff. And I'm gonna build an office and have a place where I can have a heated office. Move a refrigerator out there so I don't have to have all the drugs in the basement fridge. So here's my little lantern. So we better keep going. That calf's happy. In a couple of days we'll turn it out to the main herd. There's my baby. he was enjoying the straw, but Sniper's job is to get everyone to feed. And Sniper is not size discriminant. So, as you can see, they had a pretty nice straw bed. So, there's the commercial heifers. They've got a bale feeder there with green feed now as well. They get bean straw, 2 bale feeders with silage. And Snipe Nation. And the beet pulp has something that does no salt in it or something, because anything that's on beet pulp eats a ton of salt. So like we are going through crazy amounts of salt. But it's got lots of energy in it, so if you notice straight where that calf is nursing, the cow still has hobbles on. Excuse me. But the hobbles are coming off today. I made her, once I figured she was a good mom, I've left it for a week. And like I said, she gets around just fine. There's no cruelty involved. They don't hinder her at all. She walks with a shorter stride. So I better get feeding for Wyatt fires me. The big bulls, I feed in piles. Mostly, get away there. Don't be hitting me, kid. Bull, eat your grain. Mostly because I don't have enough bunks. But they fight less in piles on frozen ground. They don't waste much. So they've got pea straw and lots of it. They get fed green feed and alfalfa hay, and they only get fed grain in the morning. Mostly because the 2-year-old bull, or the coming 2-year-old's the only one that really needs grain. So in another month, this bull here, the coming 2-year-old, he will get put with the little bulls. So, and so he'll get put on a little bit more grain, help get him ready for breeding season. So, Wyatt's just breaking the ice. Is it frozen? No. Then why'd you open it?
Because it looked like it was going to be frozen.
Oh, okay. So these are thermosync waters. They have no heat, just the ground. And if you're feeding here, Wyatt, take this bucket. If you're feeding 400, 500 cows hay and green feed where they drink lots, they never freeze up. But when you're feeding, like, I guess here there'd only be 100 and some that drink on this water, and they just about all get silage and beet pulp, so they don't drink as much. So then they freeze up. So you just come in and break the ice once a day. So, but I'll bring you back out in a bit. Cow's getting close. Anyhow, you guys already went for a round over here, so I don't want to waste your time, but it's a couple hours since the last time, so. But these cows get checked a minimum of every 2 hours, day and night. So, like I said, I might run to town and get beef pulp or go and pick up a bit of fuel in my truck, but other than that, I don't leave the ranch. So we got cows that were calved early that are cycling. So that's always a pain because sometimes they step on a calf and they're riding each other. That's why it's nice to have calf shelters and like the big calf shed, so that the calves aren't laying out with the cows all the time. And they learn that they don't want to be out with the cows. So we've got lots of cows out eating now. Lots of babies laying in their shelters. But that cow there, she's eating mineral, and behind her are salt blocks. This water is good. Like I said, they're on the green feed and hay rotation at the moment. So anyhow, here's a treat for you guys. I don't know on Instagram everyone that saw Tinkerbell, but Tinkerbell's a preemie baby. That's it? Oh, you got a dirty bum. Mom better clean your dirty bum. So, gonna feed. That heifer's getting close. I'm putting my gloves on. My hands are cold. So, don't mind me. You guys are gonna just sit down for a second here. There. We'll go into the barn. 395. 214 finder calf the other night. But like I said, lots of babies here. That's no worries right there, everybody. So I'd say he's doing good. But the cattle like being in here. So we'll go into the mini barn. So I've made a mistake. I should have a gate right here to keep the cattle from laying on or leaning back on the doorway here. Well, I'll have to take care of that after. Here, hold this thing. I get my fat body over. You can show the dog or the cattle, not me. Here, hand me a phone and a bucket of grain. Okay, you can work on that door. So, we're in the mini barn. This is my light. It's got a solar panel on the roof. And then, but you don't need it once the sun comes up. So, this is the first bull-bred cow to calve. Everything else is AI calf. So, oh, I guess. There. Now she's got some grain. As you can tell, she. Don't worry about it, Wyatt. I'll get it later. But, like I said, this calf got to spend a couple days in here. The cow will get turned out here in a couple hours because I have not watered her. So, and I have no desire to water her in here. Yeah, paw at me, that's fun. So, but this video is going to be long. Better take you out. So, this is the dog kennels, or one part of it. We have one on the other side, but that's Snipey. This is actually Kendall's kennel, and then Big Jake's doghouse is there, and we have the post set, and we're gonna weld those up, and we got chain link fence to build Jake's kennel. So our dogs live outside year round. It's minus 30. It's been minus 40. It was minus 40 the other morning, or 45 the other morning with the wind chill, minus 50, and the dogs are okay. They have houses out of the get windbreak, they're full of straw, and they get to eat all they want. Like Sniper's on full feed, and Jake, like, they get to eat just like the cows. You know, I have people telling me if you want to calve at daytime, just don't feed it, you know, feed them at night. But when it's this cold, the cows never get out of feed. The horses never gotta, you know, run out of feed. The dogs never run out of feed. That's how they stay warm. So everything's on full feed pretty much, or all they can eat anyhow. Not traditional, like calves aren't all on full grain, but you know, anyhow. Sniper's all looking at me because he isn't allowed to eat till I tell him so, and then when I stand there, he's worried that he shouldn't be eating. But Jake, he don't care. He's a big hog. But Sniper's jealous because Jake had himself a girlfriend come over and visit him. So one of Sniper's litter mates came in to heat, and a gentleman brought her over, and we had her for 3 days here. So then Jake got to service her, and then we'll get the pick of the litter. So we'll have another healer. Not that we need it really bad, but we're hoping to do a lot of dog training here this summer and get better at it. So, forgot to plug Mommy's truck in, so we got Mama's truck going. In half hour it'll be time to get religious, so I'll flip you guys around. Put my glove in my pocket here, so be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day. Take care.